and all our friends and well-wishers on several platforms live. It is my humbling for me to serve as a guest speaker for this memorable occasion in the history of our alma mater, Kpando Secondary School. Why the choice fell on me will only be known to the planning committee and the other stakeholders. But it is, be as it is, may I, just one of the young ones among the old students. However, I wish to express my sincerest gratitude to them for the honor done me this morning. I do not intend to make a long speech, Mr. Chairman. Many, if not all of us, gathered here today hold different memories of our period as a student of Kpando Secondary School. Such memories will vary according to each person or group of student experiences. These memories may be pleasant or sometimes bitter. But one thing that stands is that every single moment in Pasek, when taken seriously, with deep reflection, are resulted in shaping us into what we are today. To progress after Kpando Secondary School, you need to put in a little effort to become competitive with our counterparts from other endowed schools, because the resources available to us were not that adequate. Even in recent times, some of our school resources have not seen any major changes, as we have heard from the headmaster this morning. Apart from the roads and some of the dormitory blocks, the classroom block remained almost the same over the years. Yet the population of the school continued to increase in geometrical progression, causing wear and tear on the existing facilities. In spite of that, the students desired to even work harder, as not to be harder. In spite of that, the students' desire to even work harder has not waned. They still display a lot of excellence, no matter the challenges confronting the school. Congratulations to you, students. Congratulations to you, headmaster. Mr. Chairman, as we launch our 70th anniversary celebration of our dear Pasek, our great alma mater, on the theme, Quality Education, a Collective Responsibility. 70 years in the life of any creature is a long journey. The journey comes with changing faces, and Pasek is no exception. In the life of a human being, the journey of 70 years signifies beginning of the slow end to life. But on the contrary, it signifies the youthfulness in the life of a school like Kpando Secondary School. Kpando Secondary School, as we heard from the headmaster this morning, started with only 9 boys. On the 26th of January, 1953, which is exactly today, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, our team, Quality Education, Collective Responsibility, cannot come at a better time than on this 70th birthday of our school. Having started as a government secondary school, the state represented by the board is the key stakeholder. Others include the staff of school, parents represented by the PTA, all students, and of course, traditional authorities, led by the overlord of the Kpando traditional area, Fiagan Opekpewu Dagadu the Ninth. The theme covers all the activities of the celebration, so permit me to pick one of the stakeholders and elogize their involvement in the affairs of the school over the years, which have been the case of all schools now. In this case, I'm referring to the Old Student Association. I proudly nicknamed Chichiao. The development of any school, such as Kpando Secondary School, should be the concern of all the old students. So what really pushes old students to support their former school? What makes them go back to invest in each progress? Why should they invest in people they are not related to and may not meet anywhere later in life? Why should an old student live abroad so much interested in what happens in their former school to the point that supporting projects in the school? Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pride that comes with being associated with a particular school that drives an individual to do all this for their alma mater. Also, it's a pride that inspired us because we made it despite all the challenges and difficulties we encountered as a student. Moreover, it is a pride that we feel whenever the name of our school is mentioned and the memories it evokes. Then we say, yeah, this is my school. Mr. Chairman, there are challenges in every student's life, including punishment, dismissal, suspension, both internal and external, and many other forms of punishment. Most Chichiao who had to deal with some of these challenges feel they were fairly punished by some school authorities during their lifetime as a student. In fact, there is still a category of them who are still disgruntled and continue to recount their experiences. Mr. Chairman, permit me to recount my experience and memory as a student in Pasek. When I was in second year, by that time they shared all the plots for us, and we are supposed to come early morning to sweep the plots. And you are supposed to put identity by way of a small signpost at where you are giving, so that will let the seniors know who is committed to this portion to be swept every morning. When my portion was given to me, I decided to go and write a wrong name on that plot. So my primary schoolmate, who was no more, who died, it was his name that I put over there. Very notorious that I was. So every morning when my colleagues wake up, oh, let's go, let's go and sweep. I said, I've gone early morning and I'm back. Then the seniors will go every day. That particular portion was not swept. So the CEO will go and arrange other students to be sweeping. Then they will come to dining hall, assembly hall, and be mentioning that name. Then the senior will say, I know you by face. Only the name is confusing me. If I get you, oh, that one, there's no problem. One day, I decided to be a good student. So in the morning, I said, oh, let me go and sweep. In the morning when I was sweeping, all that I realized that I was hanging behind me. The senior came and saw me. So he hanged me. He said, now I know the face behind it. Is that your name? Is that your name? Is that your name there? Straight to the headmaster. Headmaster removed a cane and gave me 12. And it took me almost 4 days. I could not sit on a chair in classroom. As if that was not all, I was punished again to fetch water to what? To the kitchen. So the bad boys, my friends, joined me that we will do that. And when we went there, that evening, fortunately, the water tanker also brought water and filled all the tanks, so there was no available space. But we decided to fill everything at the kitchen. We decided to fill even the pan, the bowl that we eat in, we arranged all of them and filled them in the kitchen. All the ladle that they used to serve us, we filled all of them with water. Everything was filled. So early morning, when the kitchen people came to even cook for us, there was a delay at the breakfast because they have to pour all the water away before they will be able to cook for us. That's a student life, where from there we were punished again to weed the whole football field. And I remember it wasn't easy, it wasn't palatable. But I believe today, I'm standing here, the headmaster beating me at that time has taught me something that don't go into life with 2 names, else a black one will chase you. Can I say, because I was beaten, I'm angry at Pasek, that I won't contribute my quota to Pasek? It rather transformed me in a positive manner. So rather, I need to overcome such a things and look out for the positive side and move ahead to support our alma mater. Amen. Let's continue with my speech. So all my friends that are on the fence in this manner, please overcome them. And let's come together and develop our dear alma mater. Mr. Chairman, like other old students, teachers, we are also motivated by the pride having their foundation firmly established by the stakeholders in the Kpando Secondary School. All students of PASEC have contributed from modest to a major resources to the school, among which includes the construction and tarring of the internal roads of the entire campus, provision of tennis courts for both staff and students, provision of modern signboard, learning resources, including computers, books, projectors, refurbishment of classrooms, and the all staff common rooms, as well as National Science and Maths Quiz Center. It is notable to state that the present headmaster is an old boy who is doing extremely well for PASEC to take each place of pride among the grade A schools in this country. Congratulations, headmaster. This is enviable, and we deserve to pat ourselves on shoulder. Currently, a year group is involved in building a monumental gate for the new school administration. When completed, this will become the new entrance to the school. In addition, I'm aware that this launch is being facilitated by an old student just to take the financial burden off the neck of the school and other stakeholders. Mr. Chairman, permit me to commend the Board of Governors for doing a yeoman job to promote a healthy and conducive learning environment for the students. Chichiao, you have done massively well, but we are not yet done paying our dues to our alma mater. It is the debt that we can never finish paying. As we are heard from the headmaster this morning, he has chronicled a lot of things, the need of the school. And I'm saddened this morning when I had interaction with two of the students here. They said that they don't even have table and chairs in classroom. Sometimes they stand, or sometimes plastic chairs to take notes. I think that was not the case in our time. Why should we allow this to continue in this manner? I'm told almost about 6 classrooms have no chairs, no table. I'm told the guest fan hostel that we see outside, very pleasant, there is nothing inside, no bed. And the students are sleeping on the bed floor. So as we think we have done so much, there's a lot more to be done. I said it is a debt that we can never finish paying to PASEC. There's more to do as we are only 70 years old. This should mark a significant beginning of a new era in our contribution towards the development of our school. I call upon year groups, individuals, families, associates, and the friends of PASEC COSA to come together to support the anniversary in diverse ways, so we can chart a new path for our alma mater, Kpando Secondary School. And I know together we shall do it. Let me not end without making reference to the Bible, as I was introduced as a deacon and a lay preacher. And you know, my chairman is also a deacon elder and also a lay preacher. And that has been our training also in the Kpando Secondary School. In Psalm 90 verse 1, the Bible says, the days of our active lives on earth is 70 years, and the maximum is 80 years. However, when we go to Acts 2:17, we are also told that in the last days, old men shall dream dreams. So when we put these two quotations together, we are only being told that never say die until the bones are rotten. Beyond this, I'm convinced and ask you to join me in our conviction that 70 years is the time PASEC must dream a new dreams and must dream a bigger dreams. This means we must start afresh towards the goal of providing quality education for our children, our sisters, our brothers, and the many more generations to come. It is our collective efforts, as government alone cannot provide the quality education we desire for these children, we desire for our families, we desire for our sisters and brothers. Government alone can never do it. If we want quality education, so we all need to come together to ensure that the next phase of PASEC journey is excellently executed through great dreams and visions to produce the quality graduates that fit into the numerous needs of our country, our continent, Africa, and the world at large. The students, I think you clap for that. This is a time for new and greater things. This is a time to raise the flag of PASEC high. It is a time to uphold the virtue of the light and truth. This is the time to rise and march forward. Mr. Chairman, having said above, I'm honored and humbled to declare the 70th anniversary duly launched.